Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. We've made it to Roseway and we've got a couple of different quests that we're going to be investigating here. Well, we could do the doom that came to Roseway, but let's do the distress signal first, I think. We've also got one additional one that we may just stumble upon while we're here. But we want to be a little bit careful as we move in and see what this place is all about. Maybe I should get the old sniper rifle out. Definitely some nasty shenanigans.
Shoot up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
An automechanical. That's what I would think. Having a look at the map, this area is pretty plain and straightforward. So we've got a building off past the hill to the left, but I think really we want to be just moving in straight at this point. I'm just keeping an eye out in case there's any snakes or other wildlife in the area. Looks like they've got some kind of enclosed storage thing. Raptidon Spitter. Let's try and... This is a good gun.
Down they go!
Just on the other side where I can't sit. There we go.
That's the last of them.
I like this gun. I very much like this gun. Take the Raptidon meat. Let's reload it. We did use 14 ammo, but we've got lots of ammo. Oh, and it holds 125 because of our perk. Yeah, I will definitely be tweaking this more and more as time goes on. Bypass shunt? Well, nothing in this building as such. Gonna want to investigate that, but before we go too far down the high street, let's check the little side buildings and everything. I think we'll do this side first. Did I actually loot everything from these? Yes, I did. If there's anything on the roof, didn't quite make that jump. Can I get onto this? Sort of. Can I get onto the roof from here? Sort of. Not really, and ow, that hurts. Alright, well, we won't try and... do it too much. Although, what is that little dot on there? It's not something that we've got marked on the legend. It's not these two. Hey, what'd you say? Totally made it. Now, there's going to be nothing up here, but still nice to know it's possible. And it could be beneficial for us if there's things to kill to have the high ground. I don't see any more of those raptidons. There is a big dead body down there. Alright, I think we're going to head down safely. Yeah, definitely nothing on the mauler. Okay. Carry on exploring. We've got a couple of lootables over the other side. What's this up here? Little supply chest. I like the energy cells. Definitely appreciate having them. We've got some kind of allotment set up. Let's get that. Another bypass shunt. What are we wearing at the moment, actually? Yeah, so we've got our proper armor on, which is good enough. If we find anything that needs picking or opening, we can switch around. Okay, let's check inside. Cleo Security Recruit. How about this person? That's just was a scientist. Got a ring. Got some random bits and bobs we can sell. What the hell? Oh, that's from the wall from outside. What would have done this? Old journal. Okay, Dad. I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town. All of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work. Real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favour and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. As far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Well, guess the father never made it back. Bag of tobacco ears. Okay, I think we've got everything from in there.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
You can hear the cries. Don't like that. Okay. Let's go around these buildings up here because I don't think we're really going to go on the other side much. So finding out if they have a way in before we get too far away. I don't think there's a way into this one. Oh no, there it is, evicted. Yeah. And this one is all sealed up as well. Can't really get up that. Sneaky little box hiding in the back, and a couple more mag picks.
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
Yeah, we might do something with that auto loader. What have we got here? Alright, we need lockpicking. So let's sort our inventory out. So for lockpicking, stealth or specifically lockpicking. That's stealth. That's lockpicking. And it's still going to cost us a little bit in the way of mag picks.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of quick reversal.
But we made it in without too much expenditure. Hello? I wonder if we could have just reached in and got that without needing to come in. Stick our equipment back on It'd be nice if you could pre-save your different outfits and combinations.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Take each of these. I don't know if we can do anything with it.
Please clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine.
Yeah, can't do anything with it.
Then 10,000 bits.
Well, we'll grab all the ammo at the very least. Oh, hello. And an assault rifle. A little bit of heavy ammo. Corporate Commander. That's all sealed and closed off. So what the hell happened here?
Materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
Oh, those are some big boys. We might want to snipe them. This isn't going to cost us anything to get in, so we'll just pick it as is.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
That's kind of my point of view.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction.
And we are overweight, which is not great for combat, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Riot control helmet. That is not a particularly good riot control helmet. Oh, wrong button.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
And a reinforced, just reinforced headwear. It looks kind of cool. Safety not guaranteed. Spacer's choice.
Clear the roadway.
Alright, let's have a look at the terminal. What have we got going on? Roseway, Laboratory and Outpost. And the message is, welcome B. Martin from Administration. Dear Sir and/or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Auntie Cleo values your commitment to serving our company, and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Auntie Cleo work facilities, with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from your pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover the necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. I love it. Thanks for cooperating with Auntie Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Auntie Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. And then in the personnel files, error. All personal files have been purged from terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and information stored in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost terminals are the property of Auntie Cleo. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Okay, I'm not going to get any more info from that, but it does kind of lean into what we've already been hearing. There is a vending machine over here, so let's fast travel to the landing pad and we'll just go through and free up our inventory before we engage those nasty, nasty critters. Probably should have done this beforehand, but it won't take us long. Okay. So, in terms of guns, the security blade, not great. Assault rifle, that's fine. Plasma carbine. Let's get rid of the plasma rifle. No, we're not going to use the plasma carbine. The assault rifle's alright. I think I prefer our current one because it does so much more damage. Heavy machine gun is very nice. We do have a better one though. And I think we'll probably just break this down. The spade. No, we got a Mr. Power out of it. Who knew? Okay, and over here, yeah, that medical headwear. Interesting, that's got more sneak on it than specific stealth skills. So I feel like it's almost worth holding on to. But at the same time, it is heavy. The advanced defensive helmet. We can put it on the Vicar. No, we'll put it on Ellie. Okay, so this one can just go. This one can just go, I think. This it's low pressure. It's lockpick +5. Which is the stealth skill. We've got tech skills +5 helmet, which is great. Tech skills include medical. So this medical +5 we don't need. Yeah, I think that's fine. Good enough anyway. Right, so that's weapons done, armor done, all the extra med stuff. Oh cool, we can add an additional consumable. Well, what have we got the most of? Can I... Sorting by weight isn't particularly useful. Value to weight ratio. I'd like to sort by number, really. We're not going to do any of the lager. So let's add them to junk. Mind attributes +1 lasts 30 seconds. No, they can go. Sniper critical damage, bonus to extra headshot, weak shot, last 15 seconds they can go. That could be useful, but there's only 2 of them. 1 kilogram bag. 200% natural health regen. I like that. Let's put the bunch of nanas in for the moment. These are the same but better. We'll get rid of the bunch of martyrs. We'll get rid of the dervish mist. We can get rid of the fish sticks for now. How many of the tartar sauce? We've only got the 1, don't we? So let's do that. Yeah, there's only the 1. That's because I was accidentally drinking them. We'll keep the apples as spares. Ooh. Armor rating up. Some of these can be really, really cool. So we'll keep the top row now. Let's get rid of these. It's good ranged weapons stuff, but not particularly useful. Toxifree could be very handy in some situations, but it does weigh, and it's worth money. These are even better. Right. Let's swap them over, which means you're going instead of the mock apples. It may only last 15 seconds, but we've got more of them. And I'm pretty certain all the rest can just go, but we'll just sanity check before we go through and sell them all. Last ones. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the stuff that we're likely to sell. We've got so many of these ID cartridges. They had plenty around just to allow you to hide out. Okay. Sell the junk. There we go. Half our weight. Won't take us long to get back to where we were. Maybe we'll just take out the critter on the side. Let's get the old sniper rifle out. That is a big, big thing.
Here we go.
Okay.
Good hit! Down they go!
Oh, we could... It's got a huge range. I love this gun. Ellie suffered a little bit from that, but...
A detour. Well, adventure does favor the bold.
Let's go and pick the bones clean. Don't feel we should be using that on Sprats. But this... I think it lived. Where the hell is it?
You got him.
Is it overkill? Maybe. I've got enough light ammo that that doesn't matter. Alright, so from the ones that we did find, it was over here. Have we gotten everything off the bodies that we care about? Can we even find the bodies now? Have they all been turned to dust? Well, we got the big one. That was the important thing. So what was the big one doing over here? Scientist. And a little bit box. With some armor parts in, but nothing stand out. Okay, mostly I wanted to clear them out so we didn't accidentally get attacked. So I think we're probably safe to return and carry on where we were. So we were just here, and we're just done inside.
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
So round here, don't see anything obvious. That is a hell of a lot of dead bodies and things. What the hell?
Looks like we missed the fun.
That is definitely one perspective you can have, Ellie. I'm wondering if there's an automated turret or something nearby. Let's grab the ammo. This must have been like some kind of defensive stand. That's the only thing I can think. People fleeing from the horrible creatures. That's not a way in. Okay, I think what we should do is we should scooch around the edge. See if there's any points of interest. Cannons.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Well, that's a
No
big
mess
one.
with us.
Thankfully, sniping works well. Can of tail. Check these for meat and other. More tail. There's some meat.
Mess them up. Nice one.
Nice big hit in the head. And the team takes it down. We have some kind of cave up here. Okay. Well, I'm always one for investigating side quests. It's a distillery. Huh. Proper, like, moonshine setup.
Could use a bit more angle on those arms, but they got the right idea.
Got some kind of cozy cow rug. Grab all this. Yeah. Old pot stills. Nice. Well, we've almost finished going around the edge of this, so let's keep on keeping on.
Huh?
Why are you making noise, Ellie? Worrying me. That looks like some kind of giant generator for whatever the Roseway lab is. And we've got all the compacted scrap and stuff. Refuse.
Here we go.
Bullseye.
Ah, my leg! all right.
Switch to the shotgun once it gets up close. Very, very nice tactical change there. Let's make sure that things are fully reloaded. change back to the shotgun before we head inside. Oh yeah, this is around the other side, so there's even more stuff to take off these guys. Well, I will have all the safety equipment. Let's go in the main door rather than the side door. We may need to immediately come back out, but at least we'll be exploring things in order. So, into Roseway. What the hell has happened here? Well, more dead bodies. Are these marauders?
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Corporate recruits? They might be trying to secure this place, so they might not like us being here. Just gonna take the hide off this guy while you're here. Can I steal off him while he's... No, we can just talk to him. Alright, well, so Roseway isn't completely abandoned. That's a surprise in itself.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Right, okay. Well, what happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Well, sure. So this wasn't the doom that came to Roseway. You said the rats broke loose. Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Yeah, thanks, Burke. Okay. What can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig.
Yeah, we know all about 60 pigs now. What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow.
Good.
Anything else you'd like to know?
The cow's back end. Who's in charge?
Scientists. Name of Anton Crane.
Yeah, that's the
Someone
person
said
we heard
he's
from.
panicking inside the comm center.
From the distress call. Okay. I'm gonna take a look around, but we're gonna have a talk again.
Before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice.
Is that the
pills.
corporate logo?
What can I do you for?
Right. Do we have an option to talk about? No, we don't. Okay. I'm just gonna look around.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie.
Yeah. Don't need to finish listening to you. So Burke's an interesting character. Let's have a look at the map for Roseway itself. So we've just come in here, a little bit off to the side. There's not a huge amount of stuff, but we do have places to explore for the distress signal. So let's... Let's do some shotgun sprat elimination for the extra XP. Okay, taking stuff from the bin. Apparently it's stealing, but if there's no one to see, then... Is it really? Here, another sprat. There we go. It's not a huge amount of XP, but any XP is better than no XP. And light ammo is just wasted on us now. Now that we've got our science weapon. Is there a sprat in here? I thought there was. Okay, let's pick this open. Running around somewhere in the grass. We definitely did not get it. Okay, well, maybe doing sprat hunting during the daytime would be better. I'm not going to kill the chicken, because that probably belongs to someone. We don't really need to talk to the corporate guards. I think, first of all, we'll have a look in the comms room. Ah, there's Anton Crane. Can't even loot the safe because there's nothing in it. But, you know what? Let's pick his pocket. Yeah, we're just going to take all of that. And then, hi!
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
No! No! Did you send the distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here.
Tell me more.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Is it really? What are you hiding? No, let's go. What caused you to panic in the first place?
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
Okay. Why cancel the distress call then?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm
Okay.
under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking.
I can understand that.
I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Tell me what you're doing here, or I will let them know myself.
And take great joy in doing so, I might add.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were
Pressure him
tasked
when he's in
with
a hard
formulating
situation.
a new and improved dental gel.
Okay, dental gel. So it's about toothpaste or about, like, sticking dentures into your mouth?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
So diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste.
Sorry, the ultimate,
Ultimate
diet toothpaste. Okay. So what do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Okay. So remove the cretins, retrieve the research. Do you want me to kill the Raptidons as well?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road.
Wait,
You'll
is
pass by the town's original
the old
Grand Architect.
still?
Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Well, who's Jameson?
My protege.
Okay.
I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
You left your assistant. I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here.
Yeah.
Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Yeah, the paperwork is the worst part of it. Alright. Well, we're not going to make him feel worse about himself because we're doing a job for him. So, all right, I am off. I don't think there's anything else we can really do in here. So let's head back out into the town, and we'll have just a little look. There are still 2 more buildings to investigate for the distress call itself. But
If Jameson is fated to die, it'll be pointless to intervene. Then again, maybe. What a delightfully dingy establishment.
Okay, we've got some scientists, some guards. Let's have a chat with Della.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks.
Yeah.
Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
Let's see what you're selling.
Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
I bet she does. Right, we're gonna sell our junk first of all. That drops our weight down a teensy bit. But in terms of other stuff, you know what? Let's see if she's got any news
Did
or other
security
jobs.
talk to you yet?
No, not yet. You seem eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway is supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort.
Yeah, I mean,
Then
it
again,
could also be the
there's nothing in
Raptors.
my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Well, do you have time for questions?
Sure. Not like I get many customers.
Okay, what is interesting here? Yeah, why is this place called the 17th?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement.
Official ladder of corporate
These
advancement.
people are wrong.
Brilliant.
Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, reestablished, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years.
Well, that's pretty
Corporate's
impressive.
still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
That's truly exciting. How do you make any money with so few people in
Technically,
town?
I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities
so this
through
is a black
unofficial back
site.
channels.
It's just not a very
Of course,
good
if
one.
something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
Okay, I think that's all I need to know. So, thank you very much for the intel.
I told you, you're staying put.
I think next up, this building on the corner doesn't look like we
Only
can
thing
get
stopping
into
them
it.
beasts is high caliber kinetics.
High caliber kinetics, I like that. Some kind of like watering trough. Wrapped it on me. There's a sprat.
Tell him how it's done!
Always happy to kill sprats. So what have we got in this place? Oh, this is a legitimate lab with Orson Shaw.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
I love the attitude. I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
I'm here to respond to the distress signal.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter.
How
Of
rude.
course you did. Just put it. Of course, because I didn't.
Hello?
Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction.
Sure.
Now, if we got the carbon.
What are you doing there anyway?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device.
Ooh,
Or trying to,
tell me
anyway.
more. If you run a wire from your capacitor there, you can bypass the circuit and save a little power.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Do you need a hand?
No. Well, Yes, well, no. Perhaps.
Is it a ranged
I
science
left
weapon?
schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Maybe I could keep them. But sure. I'll see what I can find. Where is the storage facility,
At
though?
the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
Okay, we can do that. Sure, I'll find it.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
Don't normally carry it?
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Cool, another job. We'll just pick his pocket as well, for good measure. Nothing really worth stealing, but... Ooh, what's in here?
Ooh, what'd you find?
Whole bunch of stuff. Heavy machine gun. He's got plenty of supplies back here. Can't say I'm disappointed. This place was worth coming into. Most of the stuff probably we should... Well, I might be able to steal that behind him. Yeah, that was fine. Just reaching over his shoulder. The rest will leave. Okay. Final place to check out is this building up at the top. The luxury apartments. I am not convinced that they are luxury. So let's have a little look.
You're
Upstairs.
underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But
Temper
Lunsford,
and Martinez.
the
Can't
highest
talk
rate
to
of
them.
footballs per game.
But if you
We've got Anton's lab keycard, so that gets us in here. We could use his terminal. But first of all, steal everything that's not tied down. Okay, what's on the computer? Security lockdown. All personnel please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineers. Tired of itchy and acid burns? Try Anti-Cleo's artisanal Borst-scented moisturizing cream. Right, personnel files. We've got 4 journal entries. Let's have a quick look at these. I feel quite alone. Jameson's the only one here worth anything at all, but even he bristles at my direction. It's quite likely a natural reaction to my pushing him so relentlessly, but if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. I hope he'll come to see the truth, but should that prove impossible, I can at least ensure his work doesn't damage my chances. I shall be keeping an eye on his reports to see if they too warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. And then number 2. I heard Jameson talking to Vaughn today, who was railing against me, claiming I'm using him and everyone here for my own ends. I'd expect vitriol from that lazy sod Vaughn, but Jameson? How can he not see that I've only his best interests at heart? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. Number 3. With our latest breakthrough, I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasp. My next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain, so long as they don't see through my attempts to cover for the rest of these fools. And number 4. Can't quite shake this unease, seem to be gripped by. It makes no sense. While I have yet to get Trammell to commit to a specific date, he assures me Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away. So why this encroaching feeling of emptiness? Must be a case of the nerves. I know I'll be accepted, and dare say possibly even revered when I finally arrive. I wonder if the outlaws have actually been put up by Auntie Cleo so that they don't have to follow through on rewarding the efforts here. Maybe. Well, that is definitely going to be a question for another time because we're not out of time for this episode. Thank you so much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.